Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Let me know in the comments how's my sound. I, as you can see, like have on headphones now. I'm trying to improve the sound quality. So let me know in the comments if you are a regular of this stream. Hey guys. All right. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Tremaine Wills. I am a financial planner and investment advisor. Hey, Brittany, can you do me a favor and let me know how you like the audio? Um, I'm trying to improve the sound quality and I want to make sure it sounds good streaming. So let me know in the comments. Um, but yeah, so for those of you who don't know me, my name is Tremaine Wills. I am a financial planner and investment advisor. I own a company called Mind Over Morning. Good morning. The company's called Mind Over Money. Um, we are on a mission to help 1 million households grow their invested assets. Oh, awesome. Thank you so much for letting me know. We're on a mission to help 1 million households grow their invested assets to $1 million or more. We do this through creating comprehensive financial plans, giving investment advice, teaching and promoting financial literacy through segments like this. And so, super excited to bring you today's topic. You're watching a segment called Questions That Need Answers, where we answer a money question. And today's question is, what is a high yield savings account? So I'm going to dive into that. If you know anybody who could benefit from learning what this is, feel free to share the stream. If you want to make sure that you are live and can ask questions when I show up, make sure you are following and have the notifications turned on. All right, so y'all know how I like to do. I like to get me some statistics. But first, let's talk about, well, what is a high yield savings account? It is an account that gives you better than average returns for money sitting in your savings account, right? So when we think about saving, we think about money that is set aside. It is insured, right? Typically by the FDIC, and it's getting a guaranteed return. And for many of us, we like that because that means we can put the money away and we don't have to worry about the value of it ever decreasing. Now, one of the reasons why you might want a high yield savings account as opposed to just a traditional savings is for a better rate of return. And so, looking at some statistics, right? And when I was getting ready to teach about this topic, I was thinking to myself, like, I don't need to talk on high yield savings. Everybody knows what it is. And the data said no, right? The data says that 70 to 80% of people are not using high yield savings accounts. So, we need to change that, right? Now, what's the reason you might want to use a high yield savings account instead of a regular traditional savings account? Well, for one, the interest rates are better, right? The average interest rates right now are somewhere between 0.4 to 0.5%, right? That's less than half of 1% of interest on your money. Whereas the average interest rates on high yield savings accounts are somewhere between 4 and 5%. And so that is like a 10x, right? Just for moving your money from one place to another, still protected by the same FDIC, and getting consistent returns, right? Now, um, let's break this down into some tangible numbers where you might be more inclined to take action, right? So if I think about a savings account with $1,000 in it, in your traditional bank, right, like a Wells Fargo or a Navy Federal, right? Somewhere that has physical locations, if you're getting 0.4% interest and there's $1,000 in there, at the end of the year, that's $4. $4, y'all. Right? Now, $1 is better than no dollars of interest. But if I can take that same $1,000 and move it to a high yield savings account that's paying 4% interest, Now my $1,000 turns into $40 of interest, right? So instead of getting that $4, just by moving it to a different location, I'm now going to earn $40 on that $1,000 in the savings account. It needs to sit there anyway for emergencies. I don't need to put it into any aggressive investments, right? Because this is money that I want to have, keep it liquid just in case I need it. But just in case I need it doesn't mean it has to sit and not earn any interest, right? We want to put all the dollars to work all the time. So if you have money sitting in a traditional savings account and you have not considered looking for a high yield savings account, highly encourage you to make that move going into 2024. My favorite is Ally, ALLY. There's lots of others. If you go online and you look up high yield savings accounts, you'll find a ton. Your bar of measurement right now in December of 2023 is you're looking for high yield savings accounts that are paying at least 4% interest. Those are going to be better interest rates than your traditional brick and mortars, right? Now, the thing to know about this is the interest rates fluctuate, right? So just because it's paying 4 to 5% right now does not mean it will always pay 4 to 5% interest, right? Because this is tied to interest rates overall. As interest rates increase, the interest rates that are paid out on savings accounts will also increase. But as interest rates decrease, the interest rates that are paid out on savings accounts will also decrease. But in comparison to a traditional bank account, right, a high yield savings account typically is going to pay more. So this is something you want to have in your arsenal. Yes, it is related to the Fed interest rate, right? I was trying not to get all super technical. So let's keep that in mind, right? You can have your relationship at your brick and mortar if you want to walk in there and talk to somebody, all for it. But what we want to do is make sure we're leveraging all the resources that are available to us and using a high yield savings account to get more interest on our money. If it has to sit there, it might as well work, right? A little bit harder. Okay, so that is more information about a high yield savings account. If you have deeper questions about this and you want to watch more content related to saving, investing, paying off debt, all that good kind of stuff, you can tune into our 1 Trillion Tribe YouTube channel. If you comment watch, WATCH, you'll get a link to go directly to our playlist and you can watch any of the content there completely free. If you're like, hey, I want to have more conversations about this, I want to join the community, I want to talk about money, right? You can comment tribe and you'll join us in our free Facebook community, Tribe, TRIBE. And you'll get the link to join us there. And then if you're like, hey, we're going into the new year, I have been trying all the things and all the things have not been working. It's time for me to work with a professional. You can comment discovery, and that way you'll be able to hop on a one-on-one free call to talk about what your next steps could look like. So discovery, DISCOVERY, and you'll get the link to schedule your free one-on-one call. So if you found this beneficial, please feel free to share it. I will tune in with you tomorrow for our next questions that need answers segment. All right, guys. If this is the first time you're tuning in, go back and watch a previous segment and let me know how you like the audio now compared to a previous segment. If it's better this way, I'll keep the headphones on, right? But you know how the hair, right? The glorious crown. All right, guys. So this has been fun. I will see you tomorrow for our next segment. Have a great day.